Hi guys.
Welcome to Real Estate with Dan and Fiona.
Hey, I'm Dan.
And I'm Fiona. Today we'll be talking about some of our funniest moments in real estate.
Can hardly wait. Let's get started.
So when I was out showing one of my buyers a split level recently, we went out into the yard and we were deep in conversation. My light as a feather client, she accidentally stepped onto the pool cover and she fell through. So much, for a pool cover that was supposed to hold a baby elephant.
Well, that's a very, very interesting story because almost the same thing happened to me. I showed a beautiful home this past summer and it had a very large swimming pool, and my male client and I went over and we were walking by the swimming pool at the deepest point of the pool, and the poor guy slipped and fell into the pool. Can you imagine that? Fortunately, I saw a big pole that had a hook on it. I grabbed it and pulled him in because he couldn't swim. He could have drowned.
Well, I was in the office recently and I received a phone call from a very seasoned agent, and she was in a state of distress after showing my townhouse listing. I asked her what was wrong, and not for one moment could I ever imagine that she could have locked the door and basically left the keys inside the unit. 1.5 hours later, the locksmith arrived.
That is a funny story, Fiona. Another very similar comical event happened to me as well. I took some clients to see this very nice house. Well, most of these houses, are very nice. And this one, however, was empty. And you could hear the echoes as we walked through the rooms. We finally went downstairs to the basement because Mr. Smith wanted to see the mechanical room. Well, I opened the mechanical room door, and guess what happened? A tiny red squirrel jumped at us, ran around the room all over the place, jumping from box to box. The poor woman was screaming because, you can get afraid of these squirrels because they have very sharp claws. Finally, I was able to lure it over towards the door. I opened the screen door that led into the yard, and zoop, it went away.
And I was recently showing us some fabulous buyers. My own listing, it was a beautiful contemporary in Norwalk, and we arrived a little bit early, and I noticed that my seller's car was still in the driveway. This is quite an unusual scenario. So I called her just to see if it was convenient to come on in, and guess what she said? I have to put away my toothbrush. So we all burst out laughing.
Really funny, Fiona. So many funny things happen to us in real estate. It's almost hilarious. We should all be on a radio show or a TV show telling these stories, because a similar thing happened to me too. I took these clients, we went to this very nice house, fully furnished of course, this time, and then I opened the door with the key, and we all walked into the living room, and within 30 or 40 seconds afterwards, the alarm went off, and they were screaming siren sounds coming out of the speaker that was in the driveway. Well, guess what happened? The cops came. They insisted that we stand still. I had to show them my ID. Finally, they let me call the owner of the house on my cell phone, and he said that was okay, it was true what we were doing, and they let us go. Otherwise, can you imagine? I would have to spend the night with my clients in jail.
Remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already.
And the question of the day is, have you had any similar real estate experiences like the ones we have? And if you have, please don't forget to comment below.
Thanks guys, thanks for watching, have a great day.
See you later
again.
guys, see you soon.